Hi, I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Philip.
We're here to discuss briefly how Supers came to be and how this short film filmed on a cell phone suddenly became this ridiculous improv movie that took us over a year to do. It was probably, when we edited it together, about a half an hour.
I don't have Kryptonian powers, Mr. Speeding Bullet!
Yeah, most likely.
Most likely. Hopefully maybe a little longer for a year's worth of time. So, for me, how the original thought was, it was this weird thought I'd had of two guys meeting in a room. And a lot of subtle...
Oh, just flew in. Heard you swung by DC.
lines that would sound normal to whatever sort of setup, but were actually clues, and you finally at the end revealing the identity to be Superman and Spider-Man. And that was the joke behind the original thought, and then Phil thought, you know, we got to do more to this.
Well, it sure wasn't MJ's cooking. How's Lois's cooking?
Oh man, her cooking is awful, Pete.
Okay, then I'll cut you a deal. Let's go get a cheeseburger, and you don't tell MJ.
Hey, you don't tell Lois.
Deal!
Deal.
Alright, I tell you what, let's go to Burger King!
McDonald's.
Burger King!
McDonald's.
Burger King!
McDonald's.
Burger King! Ah!
McDonald's.
Well, originally I thought of this as a sequel to it, but we decided to kind of put them together and make them into the same film. And actually, it turns out that we could not hear what we were saying on the phone, so that my phone was messed up or something, and so we ended up filming on an actual camera, which is probably better. But it was complicated, so we ended up making the sequel, putting that together, and our minds went nuts and stupid, and that doesn't take long.
So I was trying to figure out how to get this. And about the first 5 minutes of Supers is actually the original secrets. Only, you know, from like the credits on, it's all the new material.
Makes a handy carrying case.
Yeah, it just goes on and on and on and on and on. Took forever.
Yeah, we even had at least one good, completely unplanned scene that we suddenly, you know, one day I came home looking in the mirror and I had a beard and realized I looked like Terrence Stamp.
General Zod, son of Jor-El, you have gone soft and squishy. I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on it. You will kneel before Zod. I will not kneel before you.
So, we completely threw in the scene with Zod just for the appearance.
Help not. I'll get you next time, son of Jor-El. You'll kneel before Zod.
So what was your inspiration then for how you played Superman?
Well, I had to gain a lot of weight. When you're thin and good looking like me, first I had to stress out a lot to lose a lot of hair, and it took a lot of work. And first of all, I had to eat a lot. You had to eat a lot.
Twinkies,
Big Macs,
Cheerios.
Yeah, no, that's too good for you. So
Big Macs, dude. I thought you were in the Burger King.
I did a little bit of both. So whenever I could think of to be fat and to make myself plump for this, I mean, I'm a method actor.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
So I had to get overweight. In fact, to tell you the truth, it was about 32 years. At that time, I was 31 and a half when I started. But about over 30 years of planning for this role of an overweight, overaged Superman.
Yeah.
And so that's what it was all about.
I actually had to lose weight for the role. I was a big 300-pound guy just about a year ago, and had to shrink down because we didn't want we didn't think it'd be believable for Spider-Man to be that fat because he was supposed to be the skinny teenager. So I slimmed down, you know.
I see.
Yeah.
There's no way to lose age. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, I figured as far as the acting, if you can call it that, I decided to kind of combine Clint Eastwood, you know, a really angry older man, with John Candy.
This is for my daddy.
I thought that would work, and that's what I went for. I think it would work. I can't really see them in a movie together because one's dead and one will probably be before too long. But anyway.
One refuses to die.
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood cannot be killed by conventional means.
That's right, we tried. But anyway.
We don't want to share that story.
That's a joke.
He made him after us.
We love him. Anyhow. I think they actually were going to make a movie together once, John Candy and Clint Eastwood. They're going to call it Dirty Candy.
It sounds like some sort of a van outside the park kind of thing.
Yeah,
Dirty Candy. Ooh. Well, could you imagine that? You go through and you see someone luring little kids and it opens up and there's John Candy and...
Clint Eastwood.
Hey, everybody come candy! You know. Okay.
Anyway.
Well, basically me. Same question about how I, when I played Spider-Man. We kind of went with a whiny aspect. I just kind of made sure I was like always complaining about something or playing some sort of stupid prank. I've had the thought of always webbing Superman just to really annoy him. And Superman gets his licks in by knocking him around as much as possible.
Alright, we're going whenever...
I don't get it. Why don't you just fly us there? Why do we gotta take this?
You're really lousy at this, Clark. So that was kind of the thing, is like he should always be kind of screwing around, have some of the dumbest jokes I think I've ever... Well, then again, I've had some pretty dumb jokes.
I think it's no secret that Seth, as Batman, was...
Hulkamania.
You think?
Just a little bit.
Hulk Hogan. I thought he was more or less going for Don Knotts, but...
Go.
Well, let me tell you something, Clark. It feels real good to see you, brother. Because first of all, I was feeling bad about myself. I thought I had a lot of holiday flab, brother. But then I look at you, and I think, hey, I don't have that far to go.
Exactly. I mean, heck, we've even got some... Well, you're the only person who doesn't have multiple roles in this.
Yes, I do.
Other principals, because you're...
I was Speed Racer.
You were Speed Racer, that's right. He's Speed Racer with my voice. Because I'm really good at talking really fast.
I'm gonna be your sidekick, so I can drive really fast, and if you have like the Batmobile, or a Superman mobile, or a Spider-Man mobile, I can drive really fast, I can go around corners, I can do like great crazy stuff, I can fire missiles, I can jump from a thing, it'll be awesome, I'm gonna be the greatest sidekick in the world, woo!
So yeah, then I had to do all kinds of duty. I had the brief shot of Harry Potter, and had to play Zod, which we're hoping nobody recognized me with the beard and hair. And actually, in the little teaser you see of supervillains, you can see a little hint of what I'm going to look like as the Joker, which that's not even in production yet, but it's in planning stages for supervillains, The Return, which will be more of an odd couple story of two villains sharing an apartment and then trying to rise back to infamy. And of course, Superman and Spider-Man will return to be harassed by these two new villains. But the same basic theme of just anything goes stupid, as cheaply budgeted as we can, with the worst... Although some of the costumes are probably going to be better, because we've got a much better Batman mask he's managed to get, and he's got a really cool Dr. Doom he's building up. So, that's your preview, that's your hint. Coming soon, probably in another year, maybe we'll film it over the winter. But probably indoors, so we're not roasting. But our thanks to all the people we conned into either holding camera, running camera, or being actually in the film. We embarrassed the heck out of a lot of people, including our own wives, getting them in costume and making fools of them, and especially Seth, who's the quiet, laid-back kind of guy, to get him to do some of the roles that he did. So our thanks and hats off to all of our actors who are not getting paid, because we're not getting paid either.
Embarrass ourselves as well.
But heck, if you feel like paying a little money, if you enjoyed this movie so much that you think, hey, they need some money to do supervillains, go ahead and send money. We'll take it. I'll take it. He won't. He's the Boy Scout when I'm Spider-Man. I'm poor. I'll take money.